Many people invest their hard-earned money in share market in order to get either long-term or short-term gains. We will look into the advantages and disadvantages of investing your hard-earned money in share market. Hello everyone, I am Srinivas Murthy. Welcome to Invest Expert India. Here you will get all the information required to take care of your long-term financial goals. In this channel, we are giving you insights into mutual funds, shares, life insurance and many such investment instruments. Please make sure that you subscribe and watch other videos as well. First of all, if you want to invest in share market, you need to have an account called a Demat account. It is the short form of a dematerialization account. It is an electronically operated account which can be opened with leading banks, any of the leading banks, or the stock brokers in India like Zerodha, etc. If you are investing in a share market, you should know what is a share. A share is a part of the company owned by you. When you invest in share market and buy a few shares, that means to that extent you are owning that company. When you are buying the shares of a company, somebody has to keep a record of that. For this purpose, there are stock exchanges across India. There are about 9 stock exchanges in India who maintain the shareholding pattern and the shareholders' details in their records. Among these stock exchanges, there are 2 popular exchanges which are known as Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. These 2 entities handle majority of the transactions that happen in India, and the exchanges are open from 9:15 to 3:30 p.m. in India from Monday to Friday except on public holidays. Now let us look at the advantages and disadvantages of investing in stock market. One of the benefits that you are going to get is a dividend declared by the company in which you are holding the shares. A dividend is a part of the profit that is distributed to the shareholders in the company. However, it is up to the company whether they want to declare a dividend and distribute among all the shareholders or not. Normally, the dividends are declared once in a year. Apart from the dividends, there is another benefit which is called capital gains. So, whatever the company is earning, a part of that earnings will get accumulated to the shareholders. That's how there will be a growth of capital gains. One of the advantages is that the liability of shareholders will be limited. The liabilities of a shareholder are limited to the extent of their investments in that company. However, if the company gets into losses, there will not be any additional amount that will be charged from the shareholders. By investing in a company through shares, one will get the ownership of that company to the extent of their investments. In fact, they'll get the right to vote and select the management also. A shareholder will have claim over the assets and also the income of that company. Some of the benefits are given to the shareholder in the form of cash, and the other benefit that is given is by reinvesting in the company. There is another advantage which is known as rights issue. If you are owning some of the shares of a company and when the company is planning to expand by raising capital from the public, the person who is already holding some of the shares will get preference, and some of the shares will be allocated to the existing shareholders, which are called rights issue. Normally, they will be at a lower rate than the ones which are being traded on the exchange. Sometimes the companies may even declare bonus shares. There will be a proportion of the bonus shares that will be declared to the existing shareholders. This is a very important and a good advantage for the investor through the stock exchange. Since these shares are traded in the stock exchange, the transfer of ownership can easily happen, and you can sell the shares and come out of that company, and somebody else can purchase them and become owner of that company. Liquidity is a great advantage for the people who are investing in share market, because the shares are traded in a stock exchange. They can be easily transferred to the new person who wants to buy the shares, and you can come out of that transaction, you can come out of that ownership by transferring the shares owned by you to some other person. Sometimes the companies split the shares. What are the advantages of splitting the shares? The cost of the share will come down. If they are splitting it into two, it will be reduced to half. The cost will be reduced to half. Thereby, many people will be interested to buy, and they can afford to buy. Thereby, the investors' lot will increase. This will ultimately benefit the existing shareholders. These are the advantages you can get by investing in shares through stock markets. However, there are certain disadvantages also about which we'll discuss now. As I said, dividends are declared by the company once in a year or more than that. However, if the company doesn't declare any dividend in spite of the profits that are made by the company, the shareholder will not get the dividends. So this is totally in the hands of the board of directors, who are going to take a decision whether they should pay a dividend or not. So this is one of the disadvantages. Another disadvantage is that if the company is in profits, it is for the board of directors to declare a dividend or not. But if the company gets into losses, then the money invested through shares is either reduced or totally lost. So being a owner or a part owner of that company, the risk is very high, and you are going to invest based on the faith on the management and the promoters. So it is very much necessary for you to take stock of the facts before you invest in share market. Since the shares are traded in a stock exchange, and as we have noticed that the transfer of ownership is not that difficult, there will be many people who will be interested in buying and selling the shares. Thereby, the share price keeps on fluctuating. There will be a lot of fluctuation, and sometimes people end up losing money also instead of making money. Finally, though the shareholder is a part owner of that company, they will not be in a position to influence the decisions made by board of directors, as they hold a very small part of the ownership. Keeping in view of the advantages and disadvantages that we have discussed till now, if you want to invest in share market, there are a lot of tools that are available to guide you as to when you should buy the shares of a particular company and when you should sell the shares of that particular company. These investments are basically called equity shares. However, there are various other types of investments in the stock market, which are called derivatives and commodities also. These tools can give you only an indication, but the decision of investing or selling depends on the interpretation that you are going to make using these tools. A word of caution is that please be very careful before you invest in stock market, because there will be so many people who will have misinformation and they'll just try to guide you, and thereby you may invest and end up losing money. If you are looking for more information on this, you can book a free consultation call with me by clicking on the link given in the description below. For regular updates and more articles on this, you can visit our website akshayrevenues.com. My sincere thanks to all those who have subscribed to this channel, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe and support this channel for regular updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.